Buenos dias. Now, we're not waking up in a camper van tonight, this morning. We're in a different room. It's like fridge panels, doesn't it? It does look like fridge panels. So this is a tiny home. It's really like they call it a donga. I don't know why they call it a donga, to be honest. Mining shack. I'll show you in a second. I'm just stretching. I just did the most wonderfulest meditation. It was so nice. Now let me just show you from my bed what I look at. Look. Can you hear the rain? Can you hear the rain? Can you hear the rain? It's windy out there too. This could be one of these silent lives and I just do this. People watch silent lives. I don't know, I don't get the silent live thing. But anyway, it's not a silent live. I'm sorry, I talk and talk and talk and talk. Good morning, I'm Dora. I'm in southeast Queensland. That's where I'm based, in Australia. G'day, mate. And you're waking up with Dora this morning. Yep, you're waking up with Dora. It's so weird. Like I care. So, the background. We have been living in a camper van. When I say we, my partner, Diego, have been living in a camper van. Our house is getting renovated. Living in a camper van, small quarters. It's very chaotic. My brain doesn't do well with that. And yeah, so I went to Sydney for a little bit, had a great time, came back. Been back for a week. And I've just been like, struggling. So I thought, you know what? Before we started this, I came up to my mum's house up in Maleny, Sunshine Coast, Queensland, about an hour away from where I live. And I tidied up the camper van. Well, not, I tidied up the donga. So the donga sounds very weird. The mining hut, the tiny house. Let me show you from the bed what it looks like. Yeah, that's the wall. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That is what we're dealing with. It's only small, but it's actually bigger than the camper van we've been living in, right? And I'm just the only one here, and I've got a big bed to myself, and it's comfortable, and I have a toilet in here. Do you know how exciting that is that I have a toilet in my own, like, the room? It's like an ensuite, right? Like, it's no studio apartment. I'm in a studio apartment. Now, we are living, well, not living, like where my mum lives. This is my mum's place. She lives off the grid. So, because you can hear it's raining. I don't know, can you hear us raining? I think you can hear it's raining. All right, let's do it. Let's get up. I don't want to get up. It's nice in bed. But we want to go platypus chasing. That's the whole idea of today, is platypus chasing. Not the whole idea of today, but a bit of the today. Okay, most of the today. Mum, I did come to see you. I know my mum watches this. Mum, are you watching this? Knock on the door, Mum. Knock on the window. Normally I can hear my mum in the background because just literally behind me is my mum's house. That I'm in the donga, they call it. It's such a weird name, donga. It's some mining shit. All right, we need to get up. Okay, so we do have a mirror here, so I can do a dancing. Wake up. Okay, I'm awake. We call this Little Indonesia. We've got lots of roses. My mum loves roses and my mum loves orchids. There's a whole lot of orchids out there too. But see, it's quite gloomy, isn't it? Okay, let's. Whoa. It's still very misty. About 15 minutes ago, I got up to go to the toilet, looked out the window. It's quite all foggy out here. It'd be cool if we saw the cows. Moo-moos, where are the moo-moos? They're behind there somewhere, but maybe they're in bed. I don't know. We need a little roof over here, Diego, just saying. Actually, we'll leave the door open so we get a bit of light. We should make the bed. So the first thing you should do when you wake up in the morning is make the bed, right? So you actually accomplish something in your day, making your bed. There we go, we made the bed. Okay. Now let me show you something. So I've gone to the toilet already. I'm going to turn this on and that fills up the water. You don't leave that on because otherwise the pump uses the battery. So then I can wash my hands. I'll wash my face actually. Oh, that feels better, hey? Now let's not forget to turn that off. Got a towel here. Oh, that feels nice actually. Now, but remind myself to turn that off. Now I've got some, what do we call this? Castor oil with calf castor oil, half a carrier oil like jojoba or coconut, and then you put frankincense in it, and it's really, I don't know if you can see that, but I look like 20 years younger. It's just really nice on your eyes to just, okay, you can just hear that go off. Oh, actually, I want to wash my hands. You don't want to use too much water, right? Okay, turn that off. Okay, it is raining. I am aware of this. It is raining. We have an umbrella. And my raincoat was drying last night. It's dry now. That's good. Let's take that. We need that. Okay, what else do we need? Well, I think, because no one's really around. Oh, we have got someone around. Hey, Wayne, I was just about to finish up, actually. Look at this view, Wayne. Look at what, I'm not in the camper van this morning. Just before, about 15 minutes ago, it was all foggy here, Wayne. We're up in the mountains. In the background down there, you can see it's a bit foggy still. So we're at my mum's house this morning, a place called Mullaney, Wayne, in the Sunshine Coast hinterland. And we're going to go platypus chasing. That's why we're up so early. Technically, I'm on a day off work. It's kind of my weekend, right? It's Friday. And I'll show you where I'm sleeping. This is what we call a mining shack. It's like got fridge panellings. Oh my God, there's a big spider. Big spider, big spider, big spider, big spider. Where's my friend Gina? Gina, look, there's a big spider. Spider, spider. We're going to leave that. So we have a sink, toilet, and a bed, basically. We do have power. But because we're living off-grid up here, my mum lives an off-grid lifestyle, like my friend Susan. So everything is, no, there's, doesn't buy water, buy electricity, basically all solar. So I'm not using the lights because why? It's light. And you don't use a lot of water too. So, and don't lose a lot of power. So everything's not plugged. Well, I've got turned everything off basically. I plugged my phone in last night, so it's charged. So yeah, it's kind of nice. Oh wow, what are these? Look at this. I actually think, look right in front of me, guys. Wayne, look at that. That is a dragon fruit. There's a dragon fruit plant. And look, there's a dragon fruit right there. And look at the flowers of the dragon fruit. Hey, Susan. That's dragon fruit. And look at the flowers. I've never seen the flowers before. So the flowers fall off, and then you have the dragon fruit, right? And look, there's a dragon fruit right there. Love dragon fruit. So Wayne, are you a fan of dragon fruit? I'm a fan. Last night, I cut some up. I think dragon fruit is the most beautiful fruit ever. Man, if I'd known I left that much, I would have ate that. Yes, it's dragon fruit, Susan. You can hear me, can't you? Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's looks like maybe an orchid. So, guys, a lot of you saw a live I did with my mum last week, and she spent like $200 buying orchids. She loves orchids, right? So there's a whole lot of orchids here, there, all at the back there. There's stuff all over there. Anyway, there's lots of orchids. But there's one, I think, right in front of me that's flowering. I don't know if that's an orchid. Susan, is that an orchid? So normally we can see cows in the background here. Can't see them today. They're probably hiding because it's cold. Well, it's not cold, it's just drizzly, right? But the background here, that's not my mum's property. That's someone's property, and they have cows that run there. They don't own the cows, but someone uses their property to run cows. So sometimes you go, that's not a very good chance. That sounds like a neigh, neigh. It's a horse. They don't have any horses here. I haven't seen any horses around. Hey, Mum. Oh, no, I'm all right, Mum.
You sure?
Yeah, no.
Some pork bun.
You got pork bun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Say hi, Mum.
Okay.
Okay. All right, well, I'll have a cup of tea, Mum, and I'll take it with me.
Okay.
Oh, my mum. So let me show you, Susan, the donga. Why do we call it a donga? I have no idea why we call it a donga. It's very weird. So this is the space. Bed area. That's it. Toilet, sink. There's another bed there. I have a tripod, not a tripod. I brought a telescope up here to use, but last night it was raining. Mum has got a chainsaw in here and a whippersnipper, a suitcase. Do you know this used to be my baby carrying case? Well, my mum used to they carried me home in the hospital in that. That's old. Mum has rigged up a solar light. So there, this is it, guys. This is it. I'm drying some clothes that I had wet yesterday when I went on an adventure. So Mum has some things here. When you walk through it, it shakes. Oh, where is this? This is in Maleny, Wayne, about an hour away from where I live in southeast Queensland, is up on a mountain called Maleny. So we're about to go platypus chasing. So I just wanted to show you, okay, what is my mum doing? Okay, my mum is putting out the solar lights because I said she lives off grid and she's putting out the solar lights in the sun. Well, it's not really sunning. And she puts these inside so that she uses these lights instead of the solar, her batteries, because she's conserving the power. I said to her last night, well, you know, like the whole idea is of these big battery packs that she has is that, you know, it helps conserve the power. And she said, well, yes, it does, but how long is it going to rain for? And I looked at the forecast. The rain is going to be here the whole week. Hi, Mother. Oh, you want the light? Okay. Say hi, Mum.
Morning.
Susan's there to say hello to you.
Hi, Susan. How are you? Good
So-
morning.
So Susan lives like this off grid too, Mum. So she,
you know, you're trying to be careful with all the power.
yeah, Mum just said you're trying to be careful with all the power. Susan's got here, I have a space that's, what? I have a space that size that I would like to get plastered. A place for someone to stay. Oh, yeah, it's a great idea, yep. Yeah, this is a kit she bought. It's like freezer packs, basically. Yeah, it's a kit. I'd say it's probably, I think it cost about $10,000, Susan, about 15 years ago. It's definitely raining, eh? I need Diego to build a little, like, deck here, or at least a cover on the top so you can, like, stand here. Because when you stand here, you kind of can, depending on the rain, you can get wet, but it's kind of going that way, so we're okay. So yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Susan. So that's why I'm just doing a quick live just to kind of tell you how it is up here. It was really nice to wake up here, Susan, I've got to say. Having been here 24 hours, I feel completely reset again. Mine has a mini kitchen, but can't afford the plastering. Yeah, okay, plastering can be expensive. You definitely need to get some kind of... I know it's hard because of Paige. That's the problem, hey, right? Because, yeah, you don't really want a random person around when you've got a young person around. That's the issue, eh? Because otherwise I'd say, like, this is what Mum does. She does exchanges. Like, she had a guy living here, for I think nearly a year. He was an ex-nurse and he had a van. He lived in his camper van, and then Mum gave him a shed. And he had a sink and stuff set up in there. Don't know how he went to the toilet. I don't ask those questions. Yeah, it worked. He lived for free. He exchanged time on the land, doing stuff for my mum. He built the laundry on the other side. And yeah, so it worked. But yeah, as I said, Mum is also a little bit worried about that kind of stuff too, being that she's a single lady up here by herself. So... But, yeah, the Paige is the issue. Sorry, Paige, you're not an issue, but that is the issue, Susan, yeah. But, yeah, because I said my mum doesn't have a lot of money either, and she does everything on the cheap. But this was a great investment. I don't know what this is. It's kind of rusting out up here. Because we don't want it to leak, that's for sure. But it's pretty solid. I don't know what these petitions are. Mum, this was filled. Mum, if you're watching this, this was filled with a whole lot of stuff. So Diego and I came in about 3 years ago, cleaned it all out. Did leave a few things, as you see, because Mum didn't want me to get rid of them. And I decided to leave this here because I thought it'd be good to have a mirror, right? Just feng shui. Now I can see myself, I could dance, dancing, 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 dancing. I can't help myself. And, okay, Susan, funny story. I'm only coming for 2 nights, right? This is what I've packed. This is what I've packed for 2 nights. Well, I didn't know what to expect. And then my toiletries, a backpack for my laptop and stuff. And then, yeah, just in case I needed a fan, but I don't think I need a fan. I don't pack light. Well, I don't know, actually. Well, actually, while we're talking, I need to pack for an adventure. We're going platypus chasing. I've got to stop talking, actually. Let me just pull all my clothes out of my backpack. My Coles bag. What am I going to wear today? Okay, leggings will be good. That's what I wore yesterday. Let's just wear that. That's pretty much how you do it when you travel. You wear the same clothes you wore yesterday. So I'm going to put them on. Oh, you don't pack light either. Yeah. So, Susan, I'm going to probably turn this live off because I'm going to go get some food off my mum. And it's probably not appropriate showing you where my mum is staying. And I'm going to come back later on, platypus chasing. Okay, so I'm going to get changed. I'm just cleaning the door here. Well, I'm dancing in my dress. Dancing. I woke up in a pretty good mood. Anyway, guys, because you don't always know I don't know whatever. And look, it's raining its ass off, right? So anyway, I don't care. I may not be able to come back. Oh, it's Kevin Day. Yes, Kevin Day. Don't worry. It's all good. All good. Hey, I just want to show you a picture of yesterday, Susan. Oh my God, yesterday was amazing. This, let me find it. There we go. Can you see that, Susan? If I step out of the way. Isn't it beautiful? I walked there yesterday. That's part of Obi Obi Creek where you can see the platypus. But it was so beautiful, Susan. So beautiful. Isn't that amazing? Background. Another view. I don't know. I haven't been able to figure out how to get my head out of it. Like, I have to move my head out of the way so you can see the photo. Okay, let me get back to the green screen. Take that off. Here we go. Susan, it was in... Oh, I always forget that. Susan, I thought I flicked that around. Susan, it was absolutely amazing. Oh, I'll show you how to do that. Yep. It's very easy. On your phone, right, obviously. But it's a really good way to do show and tell. All right, Susan, I'm going to go. And I'm going to come back later on. But yeah, you enjoy your day with Kevin, okay? I'll send you a photo of the platypus. When I see the platypus. I will see the platypus, right? Okay, I've got to go. Bye.